Hello everyone, this is Wave, and it's time for another video. This is going to be basically a response to Chenana4ever's commentary on Kyle Langley 1. Oh my god, you're doing a commentary on it! And it's so long! No. See, unlike TOG, I'm actually going to cut up to the parts that are actually worth something. In other words, I'm going to be, cross-examining, quote-unquote, her commentary, pointing out her flaws in it really quickly, thus probably making the original video actually shorter than it actually is. Don't worry, I don't plan on making this an hour-long commentary. Anyway, alright, let's make this commentary really easily. My avatar. I'm going to be using my fan character, or my recolor, whatever, Tyrannicape, from my TPI series. Yeah, you may be wondering why she look like this. Well, because I have no clue. Anyway, the reason I'm using this character is simple. I'm a spriter who's talking to another spriter about how to improve from their commentary. She wanted people to do response to it, so yeah. It's time to do this. So I'm going to be having some Phoenix Stripe music play over her scenes, and then I'm going to interject on a point that I don't agree with. So, let's cross-examine Chenana4ever's commentary on Kyle Langley 1. Let's begin, shall we?
Now, maybe on this, I'm not going to get to that Yaoi or Yuri pairings, or the Sonic hentai. All I can say to those is ew, and people who make up that stuff are just sick-minded.
Oh my gosh! Okay, what is wrong with Yuri and even Yaoi pairings? What is wrong with that? It's a matter of a person's opinion.
Objection! Where do I begin? First problem. Besides you pulling the opinion card for the whole Yaoi and Yuri pairing, you pretty much stretched that shit out. About you overreacting to what he said about not talking about Yaoi and Yuri. Okay, I understand you bitching about him because he thinks that that's disgusting. Okay, I agree with you on that. Fair enough. But for one, was it worth bitching about for 2 minutes? You wonder why this video stretched out to 49 minutes, right? Besides your introduction, this was another reason. You kept talking about this, and you stretched it out like a Naruto filler for 2 minutes. Dude, milady, not even I do that. Me, the guy who probably has the most monotone voice in the world. Are you kidding me? And secondly, you could have just wrapped it up with saying, okay, that's disgusting because there are some people who like it. You did not need to bring up so many damn examples or talk so much about it. This is not a rant, okay? It is not a rant, and you didn't need to spend a tangent on it. Way to waste our viewers' time with this. Congrats!
And Sonic has shown signs in the games that he does care for Amy.
Not every pairing needs to make sense.
Hold it! Really now, Chenana? Are you friggin' serious? Bullshit! It has to make sense because you know what? If it doesn't have logic behind it, what was the point of pairing these two up in the first place? You have to have a reason for it. Okay, let's take two of your characters for example. Celestian and Aruka the Bat. Why are they together? Oh, because they're dark? No. That wouldn't make sense either. See, you need to have a reason for why on Earth, in the 9 circles of hell, you pair these up. Because why would you do it if you're not going to have a reason for it? With Son Amy, they have reasons to pair them up. And same thing with every other fan pairing. Because they have reasons behind it. Simple as that. My god.
It makes sense. I really like the pairing. I really like Sally Acorn, and they just had a lot of connection together on Sat-AM, and they do on the comics as well.
That I can understand, cause let's face it, if you have read the Archie comics, they actually have like a relationship with each other.
Objection!
That both Sonic and Sally got married, and they have the kids, Sonia and Manic.
Hold it! So your only example of proving Son Sal would be a canon couple is a non-canon what-if story. Class act, Ariana. If that's the only evidence you're gonna have to support Son Sally... Oh, wait a minute! You said... I thought you said that not every fan coupling has to have a reason for it! You contradicted yourself! Congrats! That's pretty much it. The rest of her commentary was her repeating herself, and now it's time I discuss the main faults with her video, which might take a bit. First problem I already discussed. Your intro, stuff that you mentioned about the collab you did with Joshua and that other guy, that should have been private, because that is irrelevant to the commentary subject you did. Also, here's a reason why you shouldn't do a video on fan couples rants, because you don't have anything meaty to bring to the table, because, well, there's nothing really to say unless the person gets his research wrong. You stretched out around a 13-minute video to a 49-minute video because you had long points, you repeated yourself, and you brought up way too many examples. It's like, Jesus Christ, milady, you used too many examples, and the main argument you used, and you repeat it again and again and again, this is what the fans want. How the hell do you know that? Do you speak for the entire Sonic fanbase? Jesus Christ. This is why I left the Sonic ship. This is why I left the fan shipping fanbase, because it's just them fighting like crazy. And you want to know another thing is that you stretched the video out way too long than it needed to be, because you had long segments where you were talking and talking and talking about examples you were giving. It's like, oh, this person needs to pair up with this. Oh, this is a fan pairing. It needs logic. Blah blah blah. No. Okay. No. Most of the Sonic fan couples are not based on facts. They're based on logic. Why they think they should be paired up. Okay, and the whole thing with the whole Sonic abuse story, that is not acceptable. You're a female and you're supportive of someone getting abused, mainly a Sonic character, and the whole furry porn. I can actually agree with Karen Langley on that, because I'm just really not into that shit. I'm into human porn, not furry porn, and not gay porn. You you perverts. You know what I'm talking about. My point is well, okay. Again, if you like it, then that's fine, but that's not the point I'm trying to make here. My point is that there are some points Langley did make that I would agree with. If you're a furry, then that's fine, but I do admit he did actually make some good points, and I think this was a little better than a lot of his other rants he did. Oh my god, you agreed with Langley, you must be the devil or something, but he's actually kind of right for some of these. I mean, granted, he did screw up on a few things. Okay, fair enough. But I actually consider this to be one of his better rants, to be honest. Because, you know what? He's talking about his personal thoughts, and he actually did a little better than we thought. As for the whole Shad Amy thing, okay, here's the thing, Ariana. Aside from Sonic Adventure 2, was it ever mentioned that those two had a thing together? Besides that one cutscene? No. Because, let's remember, he lost his memory at the end of the game of Sonic Adventure 2. They have nothing else aside from that. They didn't have a thing in Sonic X, and they don't have a thing in any of the newer games. If they did, they would have pushed something like that. There's really nothing more I need to really say about this, because, well, this is just two people bitching about Sonic couples. Well, I know you've improved from this, but just short term, here are the problems I found with your video. Pointless statements, you repeated yourself a lot, and you gave way too many examples, and you went on a long tangent to bitch fits. You also kept speaking for the fan base, which was really not a good thing. Because remember when Spax tried to do that thing back during the Great Sonic Side of 2007? Yes, people ain't going Encyclopedia Dramatica. It's just ridiculous. That concludes this response video, and I know it's not as long as the professor, but honestly, there's nothing really to say about this. This is basically one Sonic fan going, "You need to bitchy Sonic Gumballs! And then one guy like, I don't like these Sonic Gumballs! And then bitch fit for 49 minutes. Excluding the intros. My god. I can't believe I had to sit through that. I swear to god, a lot of the time I just wanted to hit the fast forward button on the thing. That's all I'm gonna say, so that concludes this response. Later. That's all I have to say.